I'm not gonna say Diddy is straight. There ain't nothing wrong with being gay as long as you're proud of being who you are. But I think Diddy has fondled in the closet a lot in his life, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Another day, another blazing hot Diddy revelation. And this time, it's coming straight from one of his former signees, Chopper, who just spilled some piping hot tea in a Bombshell interview. Trust me, you won't believe the claims he's making about the bad boy mogul, so buckle up because this is one story you don't want to miss. I'm not sure if Gen Zs will know this artist called Chopper, but if you grew up watching Puff Daddy's popular MTV hit show, Making the Band, where he handpicked members for his group, The Band, you'll probably remember him. For those who don't know, back in the day, Chopper was one of 6 lucky artists who survived the grueling auditions on the show and became part of Diddy's tight-knit bad boy crew. Fast forward to now, and Chopper's making headlines again, but not for music. In a candid sit-down with The Art of Dialogue, the former bad boy signee didn't hold back. He touched on his own controversial past, including some legal troubles he says were later resolved. But let's be real, that wasn't the part that had everyone's jaws on the floor. The real bombshell? Chopper says he witnessed something so shocking, so unexpected that it completely changed how he viewed Diddy. And here's the kicker, this wasn't hearsay. According to Chopper, he saw it with his own eyes. What exactly did he see? Stick around because this tea is piping hot, and trust me, you don't want to miss it. When it comes to tea spilling, The Art of Dialogue is goated, and this time it's no different. Chopper had plenty to say when he was asked about how he felt about the whole rumors of Diddy taking men to Pound Town without their permission. The rapper revealed Diddy has always been that guy, we just didn't know it.
I'm not gonna say Diddy is straight. You hear me? I'm not gonna say that. I know what a straight man is, and I wouldn't 100% say Diddy is straight. I don't. That's all gravy. As long as you standing firm on who you are. But I do believe that the homie done funneled a lot in his life, for sure. Even from what I've seen.
The real moment of the interview that sent social media into a frenzy was when the rapper described an alleged studio encounter with Diddy that changed everything for him. According to Chopper, he walked into Diddy's studio unannounced and stumbled upon a scene he says he'll never forget. Allegedly, he caught Diddy red-handed, tonguing down another man in the studio, but it wasn't just any man. He was alleged to be one of the most powerful men in the entertainment scene, just like Diddy.
I walked in the studio and seen 2 powerful men doing things that was uncomfortable to my eyes. And that's it. So you can take that how you want it. There you have it.
Chopper wasn't ready for what he allegedly saw that night. He revealed he could never forget how uncomfortable it was for him to see Puff Daddy like that. That was the moment his view of Bad Boy Records started to crumble. He just wasn't feeling it anymore.
That's their preference. Now, you asked me, did Diddy do anything left field? And that's why I gave the answer. Yes, I seen things when I walked in the studio that was uncomfortable to my eyes with another powerful person.
Even though Chopper stopped short of naming the alleged powerful person he caught with Diddy, the mere mention that the person is also in the music business got a lot of tongue wagging. The speculations were endless. Now, can you imagine walking into your boss's studio and seeing that? If Chopper's story is to be believed, it's no wonder he couldn't look at Diddy the same way again.
Yeah, I just seen seen it, bruh, and it fucked me up. I'm not even gonna much lie to you. I wasn't really I looked at Diddy differently after that. The $30 million was out the window once I seen him look that way. You know, I low-key I wasn't feeling that bad boy no more.
Following that gut-wrenching studio moment, Chopper claims something else caught his attention. His treatment at Bad Boy Records allegedly took a surprising turn for the better, something he didn't imagine could ever happen. According to him, after the incident, he started getting what he described as special treatment. One notable example for Chopper was in 2016 when the label made a big U-turn to cover the entire cost of the music video for his single Lil Daddy. Not only did the label pay all the expenses for the video of the original single, but they also paid everything required to shoot the remix. That's crazy, right?
I opened the door, I seen what I seen, and I hurried up and slammed the door. And ever since then, Ron was treating me nice. That's how I was. I couldn't get Lil Daddy, the Lil Daddy video. I couldn't get the Lil Daddy video shot for nothing. You heard me? I'm talking about for nothing. But after that happened, I went back home to New Orleans and we were shooting Lil Daddy. As a matter of fact, we shot Lil Daddy, my solo Lil Daddy, and we shot the remix with Wayne and Jody Breeze the same day.
That's a sweet deal for Chopper. The executives are probably trying to get him to play ball after the things he allegedly witnessed. I mean, let's be real. In the music industry, freebies like that don't come around often, especially from a label known for being, let's say, careful with its expenses. Not only that, they did the music video for free after saying no to him a couple of times. That would be some wild coincidence and a big chunk of luck for Chopper. The rapper, who had been subtle with his claims at the beginning, got in his feelings as the interview went on, and he outrightly called Diddy out for being on the DL. The real reason why Chopper lost his composure there was because he got emotional after reliving the things he had to go through despite being signed to a label. Trust me, some of the things he claimed happened to him are really wild.
Free my daddy. He said, you make sure you let it be known if you seen something uncomfortable with your eyes. You dig? That man left you down bad. I went through a lot. I couldn't even feed my family. Yeah, f***ing right, that gay. Uncomfortable with my eyes. Right, yes, he's gay. Okay, but I don't think someone being gay is bad. And that's the thing. I don't think someone being gay is like a curse. If that's their preference, then say, bro, that's their preference.
While Chopper insists he has no issue with Diddy's alleged preferences, his tone shifts when it comes to the mounting controversies surrounding the music mogul. He's not completely sold on the more serious accusations out there, but he believes there is no way all of the accusations and lawsuits against Diddy are false, especially considering the things he saw while he was with the label. Chopper revealed he wouldn't have ever shared this story and the things he experienced while with Diddy if it wasn't for his dad, who encouraged him to speak up, especially after everything he has been through thanks to Diddy.
I'm never really the type of person that get on here and do all that shit. But I talked to my daddy, and my daddy said, you went through so much in life and you swept it under the rug. And everybody just expect you to just eat that. That man left you for dead out here. You don't have to speak your truth. You just gotta be city. Just be yourself.
It was so clear that Chopper was still kind of scared of what Diddy might do to him just for being in that interview. It's almost like he's been traumatized for some reason. He did all he could do to sieve his words and keep them subtle, but he couldn't help it at times. The part where he said Diddy was allegedly deep in another man's throat is the biggest highlight of the interview. He just couldn't hold that expression inside.
I'm not trying to expose nobody. It's already out there. How I'm trying to expose was already out there. I'm just happy I wasn't the first one to do all that there. All right, that's clear. Yeah, I seen a nigga kissing a man, tonguing him down. You heard me? That shit was crazy. And I looked at him differently after that. That's just all that is. I looked at him totally different after that.
Chopper mentioned that he could have tolerated Diddy's weird business and become the biggest star in the world. However, his upbringing, dignity, and honor didn't let him hang back. He just couldn't keep going after all the cringe things he was seeing on a regular.
See, bro, to be honest with you, I could have tolerated it and been the biggest star in the world right about now. No doubt about it. But at the end of the day, my dignity, bro, my honor, and just, I always think about where I'm from. All Baron and Martin Luther King hit him hard, and I think about those people because those are the people that I really looked up to before it was rap. So I look at how would they see me if they was to know the things that I saw that I tolerated.
We've got to give it to Chopper. He really avoided temptation there. Money is a powerful tool, and he just said no. That's bold. The part of his interview that grabbed plenty of attention was when Chopper casually dropped some hot tea that felt like a bombshell, yet normal to him. He literally name-dropped Suge Knight, another top OG in the music scene, as a party writer who was into some of the wild and nasty stuff Diddy was into. According to Chopper, Suge wasn't shy to tell him to get out of the way if he wasn't into some wild stuff that went down at some of the parties. Chopper revealed he appreciated that much better, unlike Diddy, who just expected people around him to be okay with whatever cringy-worthy things he did.
When I went to the parties with Suge, if that was wicked and all this, the celebrities, the actresses and all that there, when they was doing all that weird shit, Suge he'd tell me, he'd be like, if you ain't cool with that there, just get out the way. But I'm going to enjoy myself. So you can go sit your ass down here on the couch and go be a square all you want, but I'm gonna go enjoy myself. So Suge always did it like a boss, and to me that's a difference between Suge and Diddy to me. Diddy did it like a weasel, and he expect you to be with whatever he's with. Suge would let you know from the beginning.
That's some really crispy hot tea right there by Chopper. He's given the internet something to talk about for days. Now, when he was asked about his views on Diddy's mounting legal troubles, he had plenty to say and didn't hold back one bit. He just kept spilling. From Chopper's perspective, what Diddy is facing now isn't just coincidence. It's karma in full swing. He believes the universe has a way of balancing the scales, and in this case, it's serving up some serious justice. To him, Diddy is finally being served a slice of humble pie he so richly deserves. In his words, I just think he's done so much that the universe tends to unravel the way it should. When you do wrong by people, you get what you deserve. Chopper also didn't shy away from calling out Diddy's alleged mistreatment of other artists under his label, describing it as nothing short of diabolical. It's a scathing take, no doubt, but it raises an intriguing question. Is this really karma that's doing his thing, or is Diddy just the latest celebrity to face the glare of public scrutiny? Chopper didn't just stop at the recent allegations, he also took a moment to reflect on Diddy's complex legacy. For all the success Diddy brought to the artists under his wing, Chopper believes there's a darker side to his leadership. To Chopper, the current storm surrounding Diddy is a reflection of years of mistreatment finally catching up. And while he admits Diddy might have had good intentions somewhere along the way, he believes that living a certain lifestyle for too long can lead to losing touch with treating people as human beings instead of objects. This sentiment hits even harder when you think about Chopper's time on Making the Band. Remember that infamous cheesecake walk? Diddy sent Chopper and his bandmates trekking miles across New York City just to fetch a slice of cheesecake. At the time, it was framed as tough love, a way to weed out who was truly dedicated, but looking back, it's easy to see how moments like that might have felt more like a power play than a lesson. For Chopper, these memories seem to embody the double-edged sword of working with Diddy. The opportunities were immense, but the cost, questionable. It's a legacy that's as controversial as it is impactful, leaving us to wonder how much of Diddy's success came at the expense of those he brought along for the ride. With all these bombshells dropping and lawsuits piling up, you can't help but wonder, could this really be the end for Diddy's empire? Or will he do what he always done, defy the odds and weather the storm yet again? I mean, Diddy has beaten a lot of allegations and lawsuits in his career, but we've got to admit none is as huge as this. No one would ever imagine that we'd ever see Diddy stuck in jail for a night, not to mention 3 months and counting. Chopper's explosive claims have added yet another layer to the growing saga surrounding the bad boy boss. Whether these allegations turn into a defining moment or just another chapter in Diddy's larger-than-life story remains to be seen. And let's be real, this is far from over. The tea keeps spilling and the world will be watching every twist and turn. So what do you think about Chopper's jaw-dropping revelations about Diddy and Suge Knight? Do you believe there's truth to his claims, or is this just another case of industry drama? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget, if you want to stay in the loop on all the latest celebrity gossip and breaking news, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. You won't want to miss what's coming next.